And we are joined on the program by the champion. Yes, the number one man when it comes to NASCAR's Craftsman Truck Series. Johnny Benson, welcome to Auto Smarts for You.
Oh, thank you. It's been a great week so far, so hopefully we'll just keep enjoying the championship throughout this off season, and just enjoy it for as long as we can.
I bet you it's like winning a Super Bowl in your world, isn't it?
It is. It's a huge honor to be able to be the points championship in one of the NASCAR series, and we've been fortunate enough some years back to win the Busch Series championship, so that was pretty cool. And then now to add this to it is something that we're really proud of.
Now you're a multi-talented driver, so what is your favorite thing to race?
My favorite thing to race? I love running in truck series. They are a blast to race, and there's a lot of great people to race against. And really, I don't race that many different things though. I race my Super Outlaw late model. I do that, and those things are just fun to do.
Well, let's talk about the chant that you had about a week or so ago when you yelled, "We're number 7, we're number 7." You actually come in 7th, and to you, that makes you the champion as you just edge out Ron Hornaday. Talk about what was going on, because before the race, you were prophetic. You said it's going to come down to the last lap at Homestead, and you were absolutely right.
Well, it's been that way for the last 4 years, so I didn't foresee that to be any different, especially when you're coming in with only a 3-point lead. So, it's a race. Ron Hornaday actually outrun us during the race pretty much the whole weekend, and we just kept trying different things, trying to change how the car is handling and things of this nature, and it was just one of those things that it ended up coming down to having strategy and having just some different ideas that were going on. And Trip Bruce made some outstanding calls. But at the end of the race, boy, I'll tell you what, we had to get going and do the best that we could. And, I don't know if we ended up 6th or 7th, whatever it was, and Ron was one spot behind us, and that's all it took to win it. So it was a pretty exciting and intense race for everybody involved.
We are talking with Johnny Benson. He is the Craftsman Truck Series champion here on Auto Smarts for You.
That is my favorite division when I go to Daytona every year. Why do you think NASCAR lets you guys bump and grind a little bit more and a lot more aggressive driving? And that just makes it thrilling for me. So do you have your take on that? It seems like the aggressive driver really sells in the truck series.
Well, it does. Craftsman has always sold that for a long time. Tough tools, tough trucks, or whatever their advertising is. And you know what? We don't really bump and grind a whole lot differently than they do on the Cup side. But I think that we do race harder because our races are shorter, and you have less time and less opportunity to go down pit road and make work. So, you have to fight for every position when that's in mind. Short races are tough, and you can't just pull over and let people by like you see in the Cup races. Just
right.
Because you don't have an extra hour and a half to try to overcome anything that you're fighting at the moment. So it makes for some exciting racing.
The one thing that happens in the truck series sometimes too, Johnny, I think, is pit stops get downplayed to a certain extent. And really, I think your pit work was the difference, don't you think, down the stretch at Homestead?
Well, it is. At every racetrack, there's times that you only get one opportunity to work on your truck, and you better make sure that those are the correct ones. And also your pit strategy, whether you take on 2 tires or 4 tires or whatever adjustments that you have to make. And we really only have, at best, we get 2 to 3 opportunities. And we even have some races where we only have 1 opportunity. So it can become very difficult on pit road and decisions that you need to make. And if you're close, those are a little bit different. But if you're off just a little bit, boy, you have to sometimes take a huge swing at it and, just hope that you hit it right.
Why so many trucks end up on the roof in the truck series? It seems like when you guys get spinning, it's easy for a truck to flip over the Cup cars. Do you have a take on that?
They all trip over easy.
It's like real life.
I've been in a Busch car and flipped over 5.5 times, so I don't think it's any different in the trucks is what it is. The cars, but they can get upside down like anything else. I don't think they go over any easier, to tell you the truth, but they, at Daytona, Talladega, they can lift off the ground. It seems like fairly easy, but I've been in the other cars where they do the same.
He was the driver of the number 23 Toyota Certified Used Vehicles Tundra. And let me ask you something about Toyotas and the truck series. They have seemed to have their way in the truck series. Any idea why Toyota has made such a strong impression on the truck series?
Just like they have in a Cup series and a Nationwide series. Yeah. They work extremely hard at what they do. And they're somewhat of a demanding company. But they want you to, run good. They want you to have results, and they supply you with a lot of information. You get that done. So with that being said, with all the information they give you, you have to go through it. You have to interpret it. You have to put it in the fashion that's going to work best for your race team. With that, you just race hard and go get wins, and eventually down the road, championships will come. And this is their second one in the Truck Series, so I think they've done a tremendous job.
CC Sabathia is going to probably draw about $140 million as a free agent pitcher as he goes on the market. Now, you're a bit of a free agent next season. Where might we see you winding up, and do you think you'll pull down $140 million?
Well, I'm telling you what, I'm waiting for that offer to come along, and I'm fairly confident I would take that one.
There you go.
Yeah, you'd be a good pitcher.
When that comes, that's what I'm doing next year.
Well, what's your preference? Do you want to stay in trucks? Do you want to go into a Sprint Cup? What do you think?
No, probably. I love staying in trucks. Okay. I think that the Truck Series is a lot of fun. I would do a nationwide deal, and do some races. Here's the sad part: is the Truck Series is a lot of fun, and you can make a decent living and all that stuff there. But I mean, you could go run a dozen Cup races and probably make more money. But it's but anything that I want to race, I want to make sure I'm competitive. I want to have fun with it, and that's what we're looking for at the moment.
Well, remember, if you make that $140 million, Randy is your agent, so I get 20%. Okay,
he plugged that.
10-4. I don't care. That's good. We can live with that.
Hey, Johnny, we always ask all of our guys that come on the show, what's your favorite car-related movie, and what is your favorite classic car? And we like to keep it from 55 on, unless it's a 32, something a little older. But favorite movie, car-related, and favorite classic car.
I don't know about car-related movies. Probably Transporter is pretty cool. They got that BMW you cruise around with all the time.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
My favorite vehicle to drive at the moment, I obviously have a Toyota Tundra that I'm driving. But
no, we're talking classic cars.
Classic cars.
Classic
I have
cars.
That's not drivable at the moment, but I got a 1965 Corvette,
and
I also have a 1940 Ford sedan.
Beautiful, man. You got them loaded up. You got 2 good years. No Chevelles or anything in the garage?
No, I would love to have an old Chevelle or like a '69 Camaro or something like that.
Right.
Every time I come across one, I thought, man, I can't afford that.
Yeah. No, once Randy gets you that pitching job, you can buy about 20 of them at Bear Jackson. What do you think about that?
There you go.
I'll be pitching and he'll be hitting, and here's the guy that matriculated from Grand Rapids down to North Carolina, and he's a winner no matter what he does this season, next season. Johnny Benson, thank you for joining us today on Auto Smarts for You.
All right, thanks, guys. I appreciate it.
Thanks, Johnny.